Hey there, it's Friday. I hope you're all having a good day. I wanted to talk today to my group of people who have been on their healing path longer, or people who feel a calling to helping others with their evolution. And today, for some reason, it came to me, instead of just offering tips and how to do, manifestation and things like that, I was going to talk about what I've been feeling lately. And I've been reading on Facebook and other places that I visit how a lot of light workers are feeling like a lot of pressure right now. And for me, physically, I feel exhausted most of the time. I'm not sleeping at night. Um, I feel like when I'm actually able to sleep, I get downloads of the weirdest things. They don't make sense, and I stopped wondering about a lot of that not too long ago, because I figured, I needed to trust everything that I tell people. Trust the universe. It's got your back. And so I figured, well, follow my own instruction. So I don't worry about not figuring things out like that. I know that when I need that information, or when it's going to be necessary for me to tap into that, it'll be there. And so far, I it happens every time. I just know what I need to know when I need to know it, and it's quite remarkable. So I'm comfortable with that. But what I wanted to talk about is for us light workers. I'm an empath. I'm an intuitive. I'm also an Arcturian starseed. I'm not throwing these names around. I'm just to impress anybody. No, absolutely not. I'm just, for those who have always thought of themselves as different, I know what you're talking about. And so when I was able to find groups of people who were similar to me and could explain some of the things that I've known my whole life that I didn't know how I knew, it was a sense of relief, a sense of finally belonging, because I haven't felt like I belonged for my entire life. I always thought something was off. It is, and I'm okay with that. That's who I am. But I have my friends who love my quirky ways anyway, and that's all I need. I have my few special friends that listen to me ramble on about things that I think are possible, and the what ifs of life and all that, and I treasure them deeply. But for some of people who are new to this, or not comfortable with it, or afraid to come out with saying the things that they think, or the things that they wonder about, I want to kind of assure you that it's okay to be different. It's absolutely okay. I know that my purpose on this earth is different from everybody else's. If we all have different purpose. I just know that mine is very passion driven, and it's exciting to me when I think about doing energy work to help people heal. I think about, meditation and energy work that I do. And I know that it helps everyone. And it's not just like just helping, one person. It's helping the collective. When we light workers tap into the energy that we have access to. We all have access to it. Everybody on this planet has access to it. But light workers are ones who go first, and then show the way to the other ones how to move forward in love. with confidence. And so we're like the front lines. And sometimes being in the front lines is terrifying because, well, you don't know what's coming. I'm okay with that now, but in the beginning, I was not okay with that. I wanted to know everything. I wanted to know, who was going to be there, when's it going to happen, how's it going to happen. And every time I did that, everything just kind of stood still. And then I felt stuck. And I'm thinking, I guess I'm not doing it right. So, yeah, I had to really forgive myself, give myself a break. And I mean, I had to learn how to protect myself from energies of other people. I used to be able to go into large crowds and not be affected by it. But as time has passed in the past couple, 2-3 years, I feel drained. And I know that I just have to set an intention that I will only allow energies around me that are positive, nothing draining. It's just love comes through and that's it. But sometimes I don't remember that. And so we have to forgive ourselves for not remembering everything all the time. We have to cut those energetic cords with people who, want our energy, our light, our wisdom, our joy. We are like, what's the word? Fireflies, I guess. We're like, people, they want our light. They want what we have, and they don't know how to go about finding their own within them. And so that's what we light workers do. And a lot of times that I feel drained. I need my alone time. I never felt that way until like 3 years ago when things changed in my life and I had to really change dramatically how I lived my life and how I saw myself and how I loved myself. In fact, I didn't love myself, but I do now. And there's a big difference in the way I live my life. I know that if I don't take care of me, then there's not going to be much of me to go around. So one of the things I had to learn how to do was take things slower, take it easy on myself, don't beat myself up. When I'm tired, rest, stop, don't push, because I've always been a pusher. Just push, push, push. Get to it, get it done. Doesn't matter if you're tired, just keep going. And you know what? It's not worth it. It isn't worth it. So now when I'm tired, I take a nap or I meditate or whatever. I don't force myself anymore. I don't try to force myself to help people all the time like I used to. I don't impose my help on people anymore. I want people to come and ask me for help. And I gladly, yes, I will help anyone who asks. But I don't overextend myself anymore. And so for those of you who are out there and you're just thinking, okay, with this COVID crap going around, and, I don't know if we're going down into lockdown again or what, but it seems like it's heading that direction. And the first time it happened back in March, I didn't know what to do. I thought, oh my God, what are we going to do? I'm a doer. And now you're telling me no. In fact, it's a good thing that you're not doing anything or going anywhere. And so I just thought, I'm going to use this time. So I took that time and I learned how to focus on myself and take care of myself and read the book that I always wanted to read or meditate or exercise. My favorite exercise is dance. I love music, loud music. And it was a growing experience for me. So I can't say that 2020 has been a terrible year for me. It hasn't been optimal, having, limitations here and there. I don't like to be limited. No, I'm not. That doesn't set well with me. But, I'm not an idiot either, so I'm doing my part and I'm staying home as much as possible. But I learned that really taking care of myself was important, and not overextending myself and forgiving myself and not getting ugly with myself when I didn't do perfectly. And a big lesson that I learned was how to be an observer instead of a reactor. The observer is so much more peaceful and calm, and we realize the observer doesn't react. The observer just kind of sits and waits back and watches, and a lot of things work themselves out without us getting involved at all. So I realized that I had put a lot of worry and time, doubt, fear into a lot of interactions in my life, and a lot of that has changed. So I guess the message that I'm just trying to relay to light workers and other people who have done their healing and thinking that maybe guiding, teaching, helping others is in their path for this life. The only thing that's the most important thing is self-care, and it's not selfish. I used to think, because I have 3 kids, and I used to think that everything came first with them. Everything, my family was always first. And I mean, I'm not saying they're not important to me, that don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that, but I never took care of myself first because I thought that was selfish. I thought, how can I do that? That's selfish. I can't do that. Who people might think that I was not a good mother, and God forbid that should happen, right? Well, I don't think that way anymore. And I realized that if I don't take care of me, nobody will. And it's nobody's responsibility to take care of me. It's my own. And then I found out when I took care of myself, I was actually a better person, and I could give better advice. And the energy that I was putting forth was much more positive and reassuring to people. So I realized that self-care isn't selfish at all. It's necessary. It's important. So, get up in the morning slowly and be in such deep appreciation for your life, and set an intention every morning that you're going to see the beauty in every day. And just when something good happens, just, hey, thanks, I saw that, I got that, thank you. I don't remember what it was, but yesterday I wanted something, and it just appeared, and I went, I saw that. I didn't know how it was going to happen, but it did. And I so I said thanks out loud for that. So this is a stressful, energetic time. We are moving from earth energy to air energy. I've said this a time or two before, but things are changing. We're going into different energy. Life's going to change from what we used to know as normal. I don't believe that is ever going to be the way it is again. It's too many things have changed. So many people have seen too many truths for things to return to the way they used to be. Just one of the things that is comforting to me is that the universe is in control of all of this. And if you look back, yes, terrible things happen, but you don't have to dwell on it. You don't have to be afraid of what's coming. Just do your best. Live in appreciation for the life you have, and your home, your family, your kids, whatever it is that you've got going on in your world. Just live in appreciation of that, and the universe can bring more of that. And if you're afraid, then it's going to bring more of that. So try your best to let go of the fear, let go of the doubt, and trust that even the unknown is quite possibly the best part of your life, and we just haven't gotten there yet. It doesn't always have to default to it's going to be bad or scary. It's going to come whether we want it to or not. So if you just decide, well, I'm going to be okay with this. It's going to be okay. Things are going to work out. Look back in your life and see that, yes, things are working out. Even the bad things, the horrible things, you still learn from them. And if you're learning, then you're living. And if you're not learning, then they're just going to keep happening until you do. So if you need any help, my email is below. If you'd like to talk about, anything I've said here tonight, starseeds or Arcturians, empaths, intuitives, anything like that, I welcome these conversations. I love talking about these things. They're very dear to my heart. And working with energy, that's another fun thing I love to do. So anyway, I want to wish you all a happy weekend. And I may or may not make a video next week. I know that Thursday is Thanksgiving, so I want to wish you all a very happy Thanksgiving. And I think I should probably make a video. I'm not sure what'll be going on. I'm not going shopping, I tell you that much. I'm not a shopper. I love Amazon. A little too much. So, yeah, if you like anything that I've said, please like, subscribe, and share, and hit the little bell next to subscribe button. And when I post a video, you will get a notification. So anyway, I just wanted to wish you all a wonderful night, and stay well, stay happy. Thanks. Bye.